Hello everyone, Gateway Pickers here. This is thrift store number 2 of my birthday weekend. So this time we swung by and stopped by a Goodwill. I looked at the footage from the last thrift store and I seen that I was pointing the camera to the bottom a lot. So now I'm going to try to point the camera to the center. These punks in front of me just kept on getting in our way. So I raced by them. Scanned the electronics while I was passing by them to see these 3 new carts that they had just rolled out to see what was on them. Nothing really jumping out at me. I see Pam, the one worker. She must be off the clock. Then I seen this omelet skillet. Looks good on the outside. Pretty clean on the inside as well with a rooster imprint on it. I'll grab that. Then head on over to the plush bin. I found out at this certain Goodwill that the employees will roll those carts out. They'll hang out the cart and they just throw things over in these bins. The pillows, the plushes. So sometimes the plushes get mixed in with the pillows and vice versa. The pillows will get mixed in with the plushes. While going through these bins of plushes or pots, pans, glassware, if you see something that I missed, please comment below what it was and what its value could have been. I showed Jamie a coffee bean grinder. We just started doing our own coffee from ground beans, and I grind them at the store. I don't know if I really want to get the mess and the dirt and the debris from ground coffee beans on the counter. I'm going to speed up these 10-20 minutes of just walking around looking at all the shelves. This shows you that not every time you go into a thrift store you're going to find something good on every shelf you look at. Then I seen this shelf up above. I didn't get it on the camera, but there was a large porcelain cat. I think it's like 18 inches. My mom had one of these when I was young. It laid underneath the aquarium in the house I grew up in. So that grabbed my attention. I tried to pull it up on my phone, and then I was trying to figure out, I didn't have a shopping cart, didn't have a shopping basket. What am I going to do with all this stuff? I finally got it down. Then I'm going to walk down here and try to find a place to sit down and try to comp everything that I have. While walking, I was trying to look and see if it had any scuffs or scratches on it. So I'm just going to plop right here and have a seat and look some of the stuff up that I have. It's got some dirt on it. That's easily to clean off. But this is another one of those items, do I really want to ship it? But at the same time, I know that it'll sell. Then we had a little encounter with the Goodwill employee. He was very talkative. And he liked the kitty. He kept on going meow, 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 purr, purr. It was a little odd. And he also liked this timeout chair. He's like, that's where kids go when they're bad. He's like, you buying that for your kid? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I kept examining the cat. Trying to look for a manufacturer's marking on it. I do see that the person that glazed it signed it at the bottom to Moe's, like Harry Tornado's dog Moe's. While I was looking the cat over, Jamie found another lot of books. Those are all Goosebump books. Then I noticed that there was this stray cart over here, and nobody was around it. There was a couple items in it. I wanted to take it, put all the goods in it, but I didn't want to take somebody else's cart. So I continued on, I was looking at stuff. Then while I was looking at the stuff on the end cap, I heard the employee asking if this is anyone's cart. Is this anyone's cart? Going once, going twice like an auctioneer. I would play it if there wasn't a lot of background music playing. Everything that we had in the cart. And then Jamie also put her Goosebump books in the cart. And I swung back around to pick up a few things that I seen when my hands were full in the kids aisle. The first one was a porcelain or ceramic nurse. And then another one was the gondola dog. This gondola dog here, I was shocked at what its value was. I almost wonder if this seller sold the same item twice because of a no pay, because it's the exact same photos. I'll have to look at it a little bit closer later. While I was looking up the dog, Jamie found a sealed puzzle. Sealed puzzles always sell well, no matter what the genre is of them. Then Jamie found a 1990 Tommy owl clock. The comps on it are pretty good. It's going for $29.95, $19.95, $20.95, and that's just this month too. So I'll get it home, test it all out. Looking at the owls, Jamie swooped back to the back of the store because she's seen a new cart roll out. And there's what I was talking about. The employee just throws the plushes in the bin. Like a moth to the flame, I go to the plushes as he was throwing them in there to see what the new ones were. This owl was pretty clean. It was an unknown tag. So I threw it back. Same with this bear. None of the new plushes looked really interesting. Then Jamie found this little box and this little game. Ironically, this little wooden game. Seen these listed, but none were sold. But the ones listed did not have the Christmas kind of wrapping around them. They just had brown paper. Maybe this will list good during Christmas time as a Christmas gift. A good pro tip is to grab a cart or a bag whenever you finally have a good amount of things. Not right at the very start, at least not at a typical Goodwill. Then just sit back, run comps on everything in your cart before you check out. If it's not worth it, then you could always just go put it back on the shelf. If it is, then it's time to go check out. I ran out to the car. I'm running out to the car to grab an IKEA bag because I realized when we went in that I didn't bring one. Yep, there's our little Fiat. Best thing about the Fiat is it's so small you can only buy so much stuff. And these IKEA bags are lifesavers when it comes to all this stuff because Goodwill does not give you bags. They make you want to buy their bags. When I came in, I went over and checked out the shoes because I seen that Jamie was still 6 or 7 people behind. So I scanned the shoes, looked at the hats. This is a PPG hat, flex fit. I never really see any shoes that jump out at me. Not really a shoe person. Now we'll go back over to the cart and check out. Everyone, if you like this content, please comment, subscribe, like the video, all the above. Give us some comments at the bottom of what we can do differently, what we should and should not do. Some of these videos are just boring as hell. Tell me down below how I can make them better for you.